Al-Qur'an, Chapter 22. The believers have succeeded, those who are humble in their prayers, and those who are turned away from idle talk, and those who give alms, and those who guard their chastity, except for their wives or what their right hand possesses, for they are not to blame. So whoever seeks beyond that, then those are the transgressors. And those who are faithful to their trusts and covenants, and those who guard their prayers, those are the inheritors. Those who inherit paradise will abide therein. We have created man from a strain of clay. Then we made the sperm drop an empowered decision. Then we made the sperm a clot. Then we made the clot a lump of flesh. Then we made the lump of flesh bones. Then we clothed the bones with flesh. Then we produced it as another creation. So blessed be God, the best of creators. Then after that you will die. Then on the day of resurrection you will be resurrected. We created above you 7 heavens, and we were not heedless of creation. And we sent down water from the sky in measure. So we settled it on the earth, and we are able to remove it. So we produced for you therewith gardens of date palms and grapevines, in which you have many fruits, and from which you eat. And a tree emerging from Mount Sinai that grows with oil and relish for those who eat. And there is a lesson for you in the cattle. We give you drink of what is in their stomachs, and you have many benefits in them, and from them you eat. On them and on the ships you will be carried. We sent Noah to his people, and he said, O my people, worship God, you have no God but him. Will you not fear God? The chiefs of his people who disbelieved said, He is nothing but a human being like you, who wants to be favored over you. And had God willed, he would have sent down angels. We did not hear about this from our ancestors. He is only a man with a madness, so watch for him for a while. He said, My Lord, help me, because they denied. Then we revealed to him, Make the ark under our eyes and with our revelation. And when our command comes and the light is full, then take in it from every pair 2, and take your family, except those of them who have already been spoken to be destroyed, and do not address me about those who wronged, for they are drowned. So when you and those with you board the ark, then say, Praise be to God who delivered us from the wrongdoing people. And say, My Lord, send me down to a blessed destination, and you are best of the 2 destinations. There are signs in that, though we are afflicted. Then we created another generation after them. So we sent among them a messenger from among them, saying, Worship God, you have no God but him. Will you not fear God? And the chiefs of his people who disbelieved and denied the meeting of the hereafter, and whom we luxuriated in the life of this world, said, This is nothing but a human being like you, who eats what you eat from, and drinks what you drink. And if you obey a human being like you, then you are indeed losers. Does he promise you that when you die and are dust and bones, you will be brought out again? Far-fetched, indeed, is what you are promised. It is nothing but our worldly life. We live and we die, and we are not resurrected. He is but a man who forged a lie against God, and we do not believe him. He said, My Lord, help me, because they denied. He said, For a little while, then they will be regretful. So the shout seized them with truth, so we made them scum, away with the wrongdoing people. Then we created other generations after them. No nation precedes its term, and they do not delay. Then we sent our messengers to see that when a messenger came to a nation and they denied, then we made them follow one another and made them tales of past. So away with people who do not believe. Then we sent Moses and his brother Aaron with our signs and clear authority to Pharaoh and his chiefs, but they were arrogant and were a self-exalted people. They said, Should we believe in 2 human beings like us when our people worship us? So they denied them, thus they were among the doomed. We gave Moses the book so that they might be guided. And we made the son of Mary and his mother a sign, and we gave them shelter to a lofty dwelling place. O messengers, eat of the good things and do good. Indeed, I know what you do. And this nation of yours is one nation, and I am your Lord, so fear me. So they severed their affairs among themselves, each party rejoicing with what they had. So leave them in their confusion until a while. Do they ever think that we provide them with money and children? We hasten to do good deeds for them, but they do not perceive. Those who fear their Lord are apprehensive, and those who believe in the signs of their Lord, and those who do not associate partners with their Lord, and those who give what they are given with their hearts cautious that they will return to their Lord, those hasten to do good, and they are the forerunners to it. And we do not burden a soul beyond its capacity, and we have a book that speaks the truth, and they are not wronged. Rather, their hearts are in the midst of this, and they have deeds besides that, of which they are the doers, until we take their riches. Then, tormented, they growl. Do not begrudge today, for you will not be helped by us. My verses were recited to you, but you turned away. Arrogant and boasting in your night conversation. Did they not ponder the saying, or did something come to them that did not come to their forefathers? Or did they not know their messenger, so they deny him? Or do they say that he is mad, but he came to them with the truth, and most of them are haters of the truth? And if the truth had followed their desires, the heavens and the earth, and whoever is in them would have been corrupted. Nay, we have come to them with their remembrance, so they turn away from their remembrance. Or do you ask them for a reward? So the reward of your Lord is better, and He is the best of providers. And you are inviting them to a straight path, and those who do not believe in the hereafter are deviating from the path. And if we had mercy on them and revealed their harm, they would have wandered blindly in their tyranny. We seized them with chastisement, but they did not submit to their Lord, nor did they supplicate. Until when we open a door of severe chastisement for them, they will be in a state of confusion. And it is He who created hearing, sight, and hearts for you. Little do you give thanks. And He is the one who created you on the earth, and to Him you will be gathered. And He is the one who gives life and death, and He has the alternation of night and day. Do you not understand? Rather, they said, as the first one said, they said, if we die and are dust and bones, shall we be resurrected? We and our fathers were promised this before. This is nothing but myths of the ancients. Say, to whom belongs the earth and whosoever is in it? If you only knew. They will say, to God. Say, would you not remember? Say, who is the Lord of the seven heavens and Lord of the great throne? They will say, to God. Say, will you not fear God? Say, in whose hand is the dominion of all things, and who gives protection, and against whom there is no protection, if you only knew. They will say to God, say, then how are you deluded? In fact, we brought them the truth, and they denied. God did not take a child, and there is no God with him. Then every God would have gone with what he created, and some of them would have been superior to others. Glory be to God above what they describe. Knower of the unseen and the witnessed, so exalted be He above what they associate with Him. Say, my Lord, would you not show me what you promise? My Lord, do not place me among the unjust people. We are able to show you what we prepare for them. Respond with what is better than the evil. We know best what they describe. And say, Lord, I seek refuge in you from the insinuations of the devils. And I seek refuge in you, Lord, lest they be present. Even if death came to one of them, he said, my Lord, bring me back, so that I may do righteousness in what I left behind. No, it is a word that he spoke, and behind them is a barrier until the day they are resurrected. When the trumpet will be blown, there will be no kinship between them on that day, and they will not question about each other. Those whose scales are heavy, those are the successful, and whoever's scales are light, those who have lost themselves in hell, will abide there eternally. Their faces burn with fire, and they will be deformed in it. Were my verses not recited to you, but you used to deny them? They said, Our Lord, our misery overcame us, and we were a misguided people. Our Lord, get us out of it. If we revert, then we are wrongdoers. He said, Lose yourself in it and do not speak. Indeed, a party of my servants used to say, Our Lord, we believe, so forgive us and have mercy on us, and you are the best of the merciful. So you took them as a mockery until it caused you to forget my remembrance, and you used to laugh at them. I have rewarded them today for what they have been patient with. They are the winners. He said, How many years did you stay on earth? They said, We stayed a day or part of a day, so ask the ones who keep record. He said, You stayed only a little while, if only you had known. Did you think that we created you in vain and that you will not be returned to us? Exalted be God, the true King. There is no God but He, Lord of the noble throne. And whoever invokes with God another deity with which he has no proof, then his reckoning is only with his Lord. Indeed, the unbelievers do not succeed. And say, Lord, forgive and have mercy, and you are the best of the merciful.